Alrighty, so the brand Cololight, and they said, hey Julian, you want to try out our Cololight HEXAGON? And I said, sure, send it over. The Cololight HEXAGON Pro. Very bold claims. Dynamic symphonies of color and light. Well, I like that. I like dynamic symphonies of color and light. Watch this product video, shall we? Whoa! Okay, so you can build out any shape or pattern it looks like. Stick it on a wall, or they have like free-form standing bases. Game room, desk light, wall light, living room. Build your own shapes using connectors and fixators. Fixators. Okay, all right. Yeah, okay, I'm into it. The music vis looks really cool on this thing. And of course, the morphing moldability, build it into any shape or structure that you want. Let's see what they sent me, shall we? Okay. We have the Cololight Pro here now. All the add-on pieces. Maybe this is the base. These are the connectors, these little connector thingy-mabobs. Fixators! Get some power into this thing. Okay, we've got the power! This is our base, gonna slide it in. Now we're gonna start building out a shape here. All right. This kind of reminds me of the Tetris light, like endless combinations and patterns that you can create. Oh man. Wow! Well, don't want to do that. Out of the box, I just built this pattern. Look at this thing. Oh man. It's really poppy. It's got quite a pop to it. This one's called Cherry Blossom. This one's called 80s. Instashare, The Circus, Pensive. This one's called Unicorns. Savasana. Looks like little sort of clouds in the sky rolling by. Seems to be my go-to track. So it's got a ton of different effects, different changes in not only the volume, but the beats and the way it kind of like expands outward and the colors. And of course, you can set any color you want. Primrose yellow, cockatoo, dazzling blue, rhodamine red. Bravo on your creative naming scheme, all these different presets. So if you go into dynamic here, like watermelon, for example, they'll actually show you how to set up your lamp in this fashion to play this preset here. So it shows you how to sort of connect it together, and then you can, I guess, apply this preset and make it look like a watermelon. Ice crown, a Christmas sock, a Christmas hat, a turkey, fragrance bottle, purple pop, ghost. Oh, maybe I should do the ghost to match my ghost lamp. That could be interesting. A spaceship. So they have a bunch of different presets here, as you can see, where they can show you how to sort of connect it together and get the proposed effect for it to make it look like said object. So if you did want to build this thing out on a wall, in this kit it'll give you screws, they give you these double-sided stick-ons, and they give you a bunch of attachment pieces. You take a bunch of these and you can sort of build out your pattern, and you can attach them together with the pieces. So then of course when you're done with your pattern and it's all up and installed on the wall, you just gotta stick in each piece. The Cololight Pro in all of its glory. Like this new shirt, by the way. Check this out. These shirts are awesome, man. Link in the description below for the shirt, space themed tees and apparel. Okay, so it's time to now rate our Cololight Pro. I now have a Future Space Collective rating system, which consists of 4 categories: wow factor, functionality, practicality, and value for money. So each of these 4 categories will be rated out of 25 for a total score out of 100. So wow factor, the appeal, the excitement, the features or design of the product itself. So for the Cololight Pro here, it's gonna score a 21 out of 25. So moving on to functionality now. Functionality being how well does it do the thing or things that it's intended to do. Now the Cololight Pro, I haven't run into any hiccups. I connected it seamlessly with my Alexa. Computer, turn off Hex Light. As you can see, live demo. So I found this thing to work quite well out of the box. The music modes were very reactive. It had a lot of cool patterns. It was very easy to just assemble it. So it's gonna score pretty high with a 22 out of 25. So moving into the practicality and usability, meaning how often or how practical is this light to use. For this light, I figure you just have to set it up once and you can pretty much leave it in your space. And because of its smart capabilities, you can have it turn on or off every day without thinking of it. It can be always there, doesn't take up too much space. It is quite practical to become a permanent fixture in your setup, your space. Pop a color here and there. So for that, it's gonna score a 23 out of 25, bringing us to our last category on value for money. So they do have a few different variations of this particular product. Check the price links in the description to get the current pricing and deals on this thing if you want to know how much it costs. It's a pretty good value. It is just plastic tiles, but they have built out their own ecosystem and their own app. With all that said, it's going to score a total 18 out of 25 in its value for money, which when we now total together all of the different categories, we're going to give this a final score of 84 out of 100. And that's a pretty darn good rating for a product. I know this is the first product we've actually scored. I'm gonna try to change up the format a little bit to make it more engaging, more informative. If you do wanna check out a really cool wall mountable product that's bright and similar to this, go ahead and check out the Govee Glide video. That is an excellent product. This is the Future Space Collective, where we explore the world of products for imagination. Subscribe. Yeah.